So, why are you really here, Paulina?
Brett, could you excuse us for a minute, please?
Sure, I was just about to take off.
Brett, look, we better finalize those plans if we're going to get any publicity from these TV crews,
Sure, I'll be back in half an hour.
Thank you. She didn't have to do that.
So, Paulina, tell me, what does Jake want?
I was just tidying up, Mr. Harrison. I didn't think you'd want these papers in the shot.
How thoughtful.
Well, that's me thinking all the time.
I told you, Jake figured we could do some shots of your espresso bar.
Oh, yeah, and he wants to give me some free press because he had such a wonderful time going a few rounds with me before the wedding yesterday.
Jake loves a good story.
You're a lousy liar, Paulina.
Okay, fine, Ryan. What's your beef with Jake?
My beef with him is that he sends his girlfriend to do his own business, snooping around here when he should be doing it himself.
So, Alistair tells me you didn't get all you needed yesterday.
No, actually, I need a couple of establishing shots. I was just getting ready to set up my tripod.
That's all right, Jake. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do.
Yes, I'm very curious. At the wedding, you implied that you might know who was plaguing Vicky and Grant with these threats.
What I said was that I didn't believe that everyone on the outside was a Fed. I mean, whoever's targeting Grant is definitely not some two-bit gangster with an axe to grind.
Do you believe the police are hiding something?
Well, they say they nabbed the maniac, but they haven't released a name and there's nothing in the papers.
Now, that's because Grant wants this to die out as soon as possible. Jake, these sick people get an awful lot of satisfaction from publicity. Anyway, it's over.
How can you be so sure? Grant's anti-crime bill hasn't even been voted on yet. Who's to say this creep does not have a friend?
Jake said that when you were fired up that you said something about Spencer having hired him.
It's a family matter, Paulina. Can you drop it?
Ryan, whatever it was, had you two breaking crystal. Now, Jake gets in a lot of fights, but you don't.
Drop it, Paulina, please, okay?
Jake was right. You were covering something.
You're in the loop. You have any idea who this maniac is?
No, Jake, it's classified. They haven't even told Grant who it was.
Well, that fits.
Oh? You seem to have your own theory about these threats, Jake.
Kind of. You see, I figure whoever they fingered must be some high-up mucky-muck. That's why they're keeping all this business hush-hush. That kind of makes sense, don't you think?
Well, there is a certain logic to it, I suppose.
Right, so all we have to do is find out who this bigwig is.
The police know what they do by burying this. Stay out of it, Jake.
What, are you kidding me? This is a major story, Mr.
The
Harrison.
story has come to an end, Jake. Now, I think you'd better pack up your things, and I'm sure you'll have plenty.
You're right, and the footage I've got is exceptional, if I do say so myself. There is one thing I can't get out of my mind, though.
What's that?
Well, I just remembered what Ryan told me as he was pounding the stuffing out of me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He said, you're in on it, Jake. You're working for Spencer, aren't you? Now, what do you suppose he meant by that?